We'll start this morning with some big breaking news, positive news for Arsenal.
The Gyökeres era has officially begun at Arsenal as the North London club proudly unveiled their blockbuster summer signing, Victor Gyökeres, the reigning Golden Boot winner from last season's Primera Liga campaign with Sporting CP. This monumental transfer, worth a jaw-dropping £85 million, signals Arsenal's unwavering ambition to bring elite silverware back to the Emirates. With Mikel Arteta at the helm and a squad brimming with talent, the addition of Gyökeres adds a new dimension to a team hungry to break free from the shadows of near misses and firmly establish itself among Europe's elite. Victor Gyökeres, the 26-year-old Swedish striker, arrives in North London on the back of a phenomenal season in Portugal where he outscored every other striker in the league and earned the Golden Boot with an incredible goal tally. More than just a poacher in the box, Gyökeres showcased his full range of skills throughout the season, combining pace, power, dribbling, hold-up play, aerial threat, and a lethal finishing touch. He was a nightmare for defenders and a dream for attacking midfielders, forming deadly partnerships and constantly tormenting opposition backlines. That kind of consistent, high-caliber performance caught the attention of top European clubs, but it was Arsenal who ultimately convinced the player that the Emirates is where he belongs. The official unveiling of Gyökeres was met with immense excitement from Arsenal fans all over the world. Social media platforms lit up with photos and videos of the Swedish talisman holding the iconic red and white jersey, smiling broadly during his photo shoot at London Colney. The backdrop was simple yet symbolic: Gyökeres standing in front of Arsenal's training ground wall adorned with the words "Victory through Harmony." It was more than just a photo shoot, it was a declaration of intent. Arsenal have signed a striker who not only knows how to score goals but thrives on pressure, embraces responsibility, and craves the biggest stage. Arsenal's recruitment of Gyökeres didn't happen overnight. The scouting began well over a year ago. The club's technical director, Ødegaard Gasper, had identified Gyökeres as a high-priority target due to his statistical output and mental attributes. Mikel Arteta, known for his tactical precision, was drawn to Gyökeres' flexibility as a striker who could lead the line but also drop deep to facilitate play, stretch defenses with runs into channels, and press high with relentless energy. It was this complete striker profile that made Gyökeres a standout candidate to fill Arsenal's long vacant need for a dominant number 9. During last season's Premier League campaign, Arsenal lacked a consistent finisher who could deliver in crunch moments. While Gabriel Jesus brought flair and movement, injuries and goal droughts affected his rhythm. Ødegaard provided energy but couldn't sustain top form, while Leandro Trossard impressed in wide positions but was never a natural striker. As Arsenal mounted a title challenge, their absence of a clinical number 9 ultimately became glaring, particularly in decisive matches where half chances needed to be converted. Arteta and his staff knew that if Arsenal were to evolve into true title winners, they had to fix the one missing link up front. Enter Victor Gyökeres. He didn't just win the Golden Boot last season, he dominated the Portuguese league. His physicality allowed him to outmuscle defenders, his pace let him race in behind high lines, and his cold-blooded composure in front of goal was reminiscent of legends who made scoring look effortless. His goal tally included thunderous volleys, delicate chips, precise one-touch finishes, and headers that seemed to defy gravity. But what made him truly elite was his work ethic. Coaches at Sporting praised his willingness to press, to track back, to play for the team. Gyökeres is the kind of player Arteta loves, a warrior with finesse. On his first official day as an Arsenal player, Gyökeres was greeted with applause from fans gathered outside the training ground. Inside, he met with teammates and was introduced to the tactical framework Arteta has been perfecting over the past seasons. It didn't take long for him to settle in. Early training videos shared by the club show Gyökeres linking up seamlessly with Martin Ødegaard, Bukayo Saka, and Declan Rice, moving fluidly, exchanging quick passes, and firing shots into the top corner. One clip, in particular, went viral, Gyökeres curling in a left-footed strike from outside the box into the top corner during a finishing drill, followed by loud cheers from the squad. Arteta, in his post-training comments, said, "Victor has come in with humility, professionalism, and hunger. That's exactly what we need. He's got that killer instinct, but he's also willing to put in the hard yards. We've seen what he can do in Portugal, and now it's time for him to do it here, in the Premier League, for this club. He's ready, and we're ready." The media has already started labeling this the beginning of the Gyökeres era at Arsenal, and not without reason. His signing is the most expensive in the club's history, and expectations are enormous. But if there's one thing that Gyökeres has proven time and again, it's that he thrives under pressure. From his early days in Sweden, to making a name for himself at Coventry City, and then exploding in Portugal with Sporting, every step of his journey has prepared him for this moment. He's not just at Arsenal to be a participant, he's here to lead. Fans are already dreaming of how Arsenal's front line could evolve with Gyökeres at its focal point. With Ødegaard feeding passes through the lines, Saka stretching defenses on the right, and possibly a rejuvenated Gabriel Martinelli on the left, the stage is set for a dynamic, fluid, and ruthless attack. Gyökeres' presence will also open up opportunities for midfielders like Declan Rice to surge forward and for Arsenal's fullbacks to exploit space, knowing there's someone in the box ready to meet crosses. The Emirates Stadium is expected to erupt when Gyökeres makes his home debut. Chants of his name have already begun to surface online, with fans drawing comparisons to legendary strikers of the past. But Gyökeres is not here to live in anyone's shadow. He is here to carve his own legacy, to become the name that future generations of Gunners will chant in the stands and write songs about. What's clear is that Arsenal are no longer satisfied with being runners-up. The club has moved from potential to purpose, from development to delivery. Signing the Golden Boot winner is a statement, not just to the Premier League, but to Europe as a whole. Arsenal want to win, and they want to win now. With the Premier League season fast approaching and the UEFA Champions League back on the horizon, all eyes will be on Victor Gyökeres. Can he replicate his form on English soil? Can he rise to the intensity and physicality of the Premier League? Based on everything we've seen so far, his skill, his mentality, and his desire, there's every reason to believe that the answer is yes. This is the beginning of a new chapter in Arsenal's story. A chapter that could be defined by goals, glory, and greatness. A chapter written by Victor Gyökeres.